Welcome back. It's Doug MPA. This is number 18 of my compilations of women on TikTok who regret their student loan debt. Guys, I have 17 other compilations just like this. I'm going to put the playlist at the end of this video. Check that out. You can also click on it in the description box. This is my favorite thing to talk about on my channel. Guys, student loan debt is a gendered problem because women own 70% of the student loan debt. 70%, you guys. And like I say on all my student loan debt videos, guys, do not get involved with a woman with a whole bunch of debt. Student loan debt in particular, it's not your problem. A woman's debt should disqualify her for consideration for serious relationship or marriage. Don't do it. It's not your problem. So we're going to get into this compilation. Before I do that, like the video, subscribe, drop a comment. I really appreciate it. It shows you support me and what I'm doing over here. And let's get into this.
I'm in my second year of medical school, and this is my current student debt.
Guys, $191,654.
Jesus H. Christ.
She's
cooked, you guys. Cooked.
191,000, and it literally goes up by hundreds every single day. And I currently have $8 in my bank account. It's like a
This is getting better and better.
Jesus H. Christ.
$8 in her bank account. You know what that means? She has a bunch of simps around her. Okay, because she's not unattractive. Buying her dinners. All her beta male orbiters are paying all of her stuff for her. That's what has to be happening here.
Like about $100,000 a year. And I think just right now in my mind, it's not real money, because if I think of it that way, then I'm just going to freak out every single day. So I honestly try not to think about it as much as I can and just trust that I'll be able to pay it off one day. I also know there are a lot of programs that you can enroll in now to try to help alleviate that debt, but I just think it's outrageous how we're paying them to do service jobs that so little people want to do. And
guys, so did you hear what she said? She said she's just not going to think about it and hope that someday she's going to be able to pay it off. That is the pathology of all these women, you guys. They go, they see the bill rack up, and it's out of sight, out of mind. Because one day, I'm going to make six figures. One day, I'm going to have my job and a couple of side hustles. One day, I'm going to make $150,000, $200,000 a year. Now, if she gets through medical school, and that's a big if, she'll get there, right? But only 6 or 7% of women make $100,000 a year or more. So most of these women will never get there.
this is the reason why they don't want to do them, because you get into your career and then you have $500,000 of debt. Mind you, I'm going to accrue more than 200,000 by the end of this. It's like I'm paying to give up so many years of my life to work for free, to help other people who need it, to go to underserved areas. I'm paying you to do that. If anything, there should just be no payment at all. But I'm just trying not to stress about it, because if I think about it, then I'm just going to freak out. So, yeah.
There it is, you guys. She's going to be $300,000-$400,000 in debt. I think she said maybe $500,000. And she's going to be a doctor. She's never going to pay this off, because she's going to get out of school, get her residency, and start living a lifestyle like all these women do. And women will not lower their lifestyle for anything. They won't lower their lifestyle to pay off debt. They won't lower the lifestyle to start a family. They won't lower a lifestyle during a marriage. None of that.
These student loans, the calls are really making me regret ever going to college, considering I'm not even doing anything in my degree.
Of course she's not, you guys. Of course she's not. Most of these women get degrees to work in jobs that don't even require one.
But these calls are just a reminder that I'm first of all, doing nothing with my life. Second of all, broke as shit. And yes, I hee ha ha about it here, but it's literally not a joke. It's embarrassing, and it's the most stressful thing. And I never want to be the person that's driven by money. That's not me, but sometimes I wish I was, so I wouldn't be in the position I am in. And dealing with these calls and having to basically say my situation. Like, I literally cannot pay off an amount on these damn student loans.
So she's broke, and she's not about money, which means she's probably one of those artistic type and has a degree in one of those fields. Because if you were about money, you'd get a real job. Start from the mailroom and work your way up to the CEO's office like men do. But a lot of women feel above that.
And then the fact that they're so relentless. They call every person in my family. They call people not related to me, but like associated with me. And I don't even know how they, it's just crazy. And it's like, I hate it. It's like you're coming at me for my own little debt when this country's in debt. Like, it's so frustrating.
This has to be private loans, you guys. I don't know anyone with federal loans who has had their family members called over the debt. This has to be private loans.
And it gets me so angry, and literally it's like I avoid these calls at all times. They send me into full-on panic attacks. But then sometimes I just have to make the call because they're calling everyone else in my...
I get panic attacks. Oh no. You never should have taken out all that debt.
life. And it's so frustrating. And yes, maybe I did it to myself. Maybe I should be smarter about money. Maybe I should just take on any job that like will pay me, and I'm luckily finally starting a job. But
you see that, guys? Maybe I should take on any job that'll pay me something. And I'm finally starting a job at 28 years old. That's modern women, you guys. Men know we have to work, we have to produce. Women hasn't hit them yet. A lot of these younger women. And this is where you end up, right here on TikTok, crying about your student loan debt.
It's not what I want to be doing, not using my degree. It's another serving job. It's fucking working at Hooters at 28 years old, living...
Working at Hooters.
Jesus H. Christ.
Hey, you know what? She puts in 6 days a week at Hooters. You know, she's not a bad looking girl. She could probably get that debt paid off real quick. And hey, you know what, guys? A job's a job. As long as she can get that debt paid off. Hooters.
Back at home, it's like... And then it's moments like these that make me question whether anything I want to do in life is going to happen, like at this stage, because it's so annoying. And I just had to vent because fuck it all.
There you go, guys. There you go. So, at a Hooters near you, you see Miss Student Loan Debt. So, eat some wings and leave a tip to donate to paying off her student loans.
I knew before I had went to college that it was going to be fucking bad. But when I saw these numbers, I quite literally shit my pants and threw up all at the same time.
So, guys, it says her principal balance is $62,839.78. If she does nothing but minimum payments, with the interest, it'll be $155,636.04.
Jesus H. Christ.
Oh my goodness.
Simultaneously. Let's really break it down. So this $62,000 here, this is how much I borrowed. That is including room and board, meal plans. Every semester we got a refund, and I always returned it back to the lender. I never kept any of it. Let's see, $92,000 here. That is the interest. Okay, that is fucking nuts because that is literally obviously more than what I even borrowed. And then the grand total, $155,000. I did not go to some well-known big university. I literally went to the dinkiest, stupidest university in Pennsylvania. It's nuts. The education was terrible.
Guys, I can tell you Pennsylvania is an expensive state to go to school in. You know that Penn State is the most expensive public institution in the United States? That's right, Penn State.
Okay? And this is going to take me approximately 30 years to pay off. So if anyone because I'm so dumb when it comes to any of this. Anyone has any advice as to how I can pay this off faster, or there's like student loan forgiveness programs or whatever groups, organizations, I am all ears right now.
I have advice for her. She can be like the last girl and work at Hooters. Hooters is always hiring.
Now, because I am literally like already miserable just thinking about having to pay this off, knowing that I looked back at it like on my freshman or like sophomore year, and I was like, I don't like even know what the fuck I'm doing here. Like, I wanted to drop out so bad, and I've graduated with a criminal justice degree, and I'm like,
Criminal justice, you guys. What I always tell you.
Jesus H. Christ.
Psychology, sociology, social work, criminal justice, gender studies, African American studies, some kind of studies degree, communications and education. It's always one of those 7, you guys. She has a $62,000 criminal justice degree. And what does she even want to do with that?
but like that's a discussion for another time. Like, I'm just all ears. Please help.
Guys, these are the women out there. She's never going to pay that off, and she's waiting for someone like you to come along and help her pay it off, you guys. Because right now they say, oh yeah, you know, a real man dates a single mom and takes care of another man's kids. Well, on top of that, they're going to say, you know, a real man helps a woman pay off her student loan debt. Just watch, guys. This is not your responsibility. Don't do it. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Like the video, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.